Alright, what's up, how are you guys doing? BOT is back, finally. I can stop scratching my veins because I miss BOT. We're back with the double-headed Ogre BOT. This is the team I used. Gina, Kane, and Min. As always, we're gonna go over the setup, then the run step by step, and then at the end of the video, I will leave you guys with the full run without any interruption. Very important before we get into this video, there is two things I need to tell you guys. First of all, we're super close to the 6k subs on YouTube, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, like 60% of the people watching me are not subscribed. So if you're one of those people, make sure you subscribe to the channel to not miss any more content. And secondly, I have two codes available on the Netmarble Creative Program. So if you're not supporting anyone, or if you want to support me because you like my content, the link will be in the description in the pinned comments. Go get your free codes. It's totally free. You just need to link your game account and then support me. So I appreciate you guys a lot, and let's get into it. All right, so like I said, the setup is pretty basic. Gina, Kane, and Min. The whole run is pretty much just Kane shredding everything. For Gina, I went 4 Guardian, 4 Unsettling Connection. For Kane, I went 4 Toughness, 4 Executioner, just like the Ogre's BOT. And then for Min, I went full Blessing. And for the Shadows, obviously, Beru, Serbi, and Iron. For the cores, only those really matter. So the top one on Gina for the damage, the top one on Kane, the orange one, very important. On the bottom one, you need the purple one, and then on the middle one for Kane, you need the orange one. For Min, doesn't matter, and then for Gina, the middle and bottom one don't matter either. Obviously, for Kane, kinda important, you need the second skill level 10. If you have the first skill level 10, it also works really well, and the core attack level 10 does help too. All right, now let's get on to the run step by step. So you start with Gina, you triple dash, as you can see, to get towards the left side of those golems. Use your Q, use your core attack, and then start using your E. The moment you activate the E, you switch to Kane with the QTE, obviously. While you do the QTE, the right side golem, the purple one, is gonna roll over to you, and you'll be able to use your E the moment you end the QT animation to kill all the golems. If the golem, as you can see, it wasn't dead, had like 10% left, you can just use basic attacks to finish it off. And then the second wave of golem is gonna spawn. You dash towards the left side of that second wave, use your Q to kill the purple golem, then you dash towards the right side of those, you use your E. The first hit of the E has to kill the right side of the golems, like the two on the right. And then the last hit of the E should kill the left side golem. If it doesn't kill the left side golem, you can just use your core attack to kill it. As you can see, I still use my core attack because you need to use the core attack anyways to have your E that comes back. So even if you kill with the E, you use your core attack and you dash away. Like, you just cancel it. As you can see, like I just cancel it because the mob is dead on the E. So I just core attack, cancel, dash away. To dash faster towards the second room, you can just use a dash, then a basic attack, then a dash and another basic attack, and then a dash again, and you're basically between the mobs. Once you are there, you use your E looking at the ones in the back. It will kill at least 2 of them, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Here I killed all 4 with it. Even if you kill all 4 with the first E, still use the second one to reset your Q skill. So like, as you can see, when you use the last E, it removes 5 seconds on the cooldown for the Q, and you need that to actually kill the next mobs. So you do that, then you get onto the green golems on the right. You have to kill them with basic attacks and core attacks. If you actually aim correctly, you can just kill both with the same core attack. Then the purple golems are gonna rush towards you. You just use your Q to kill both, and that spawns the mini boss. The mini boss, you just E, core attack, E again. If the first E kills, that's very good. If it doesn't kill, you just use the second one. It doesn't really matter. Make sure you QT with Min. As you can see, I QT with Min. Make sure you QT with Min before the boss actually dies. If the boss is dead and you QT with Min, the QT will not trigger. It's a new thing. It didn't work like that on the other BOTs, but now it works like that. So make sure you do it before. And one thing important, the faster you use the QTE, the more likely you are for the QTE to actually hit the boss. If your QTE hits the boss and deals damage to it, your ult gauge will be increased by a bit. And if it is, well, you won't have to use one skill with Min on the boss phase, so that will be faster. I'm gonna explain to you guys right here. So you get to the boss room, you see that ugly motherfucker with 2 heads. And once you get here, as you can see, I will have to use my second skill here and cancel it to actually get my old gauge. So Q cancel, now it's almost there and I can just use the E to get it. If your QT actually hit the mini boss, you will not have to do this. So you dash 2 times, you get towards the left side of the boss, you pop your shadows, use your E, use your ult. Once you are done with that, you switch instantly to Gina and you use her Q. If you are fast enough, I wasn't. If you are fast enough, you will be able to cast your Q completely and stop the boss before his attack hits. That didn't happen here, so my Gina got knocked down and I had to wait for her to get up and actually like dash away. That made me lose like at least a second. And yeah, so my run could have been way better. I just didn't get a correct run with like the boss not hitting my Gina down. So it is what it is. I still wanted to show you guys the strat. Basically the same thing. So use her Q, then use her core attack and the E. Once you are done with this, you QT in with Kanae. Once you are done with the QT, use her Q, obviously. And from there on, you just use the E 1 time. Use the core attack. Use the E again. Use the E again. And lastly, use the E 1 last time and it should kill. Sometimes you won't have to use the last E hit, so it will be even lower. The best run you could get with like a really low P1, really low P2, and high damage on P3 is probably around 49, like low 49 or high 48, I believe. But as you can see, that one ended in a 51.1, so a very good run nonetheless. Like the run is clean. It's just I was missing a bit of damage. And obviously Gina got knocked down. So it could have been a 50. It was a 51. It's still pretty decent. And that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the vid, make sure you drop a like, as I said, comment, and let me know what's your timer. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. So as you can see, my phase 1 was a bit bad. I've had like 12 seconds phase 1. So that was pretty bad. My phase 2 though is really good. 24 is pretty nice. I've had 23 phase 2, but I don't think I've seen a 22. So yeah, there's like a second to get from here, around that, maybe 2. So as I said, I think 49, 48 is doable, but that's pretty much it. I will now see you guys in my next one. Thanks a lot for watching. See ya.